Here with Washington State women's basketball head coach Kamie Ethridge. Coach, your team picks up a 62-55 come-from-behind victory here today in Beasley Coliseum. Just opening comments, and then we'll ask questions.
Well, just so impressed with Boise and just the great effort that they had today. Honestly, they were the hungrier team in the first half. The first quarter was just, a team that was just gained confidence in every possession that they had. That wasn't much fun to play in or with or to watch, but I have a lot of respect for how they do things and thought they really came at us and made us have to make some adjustments. Obviously, defensively, we had to change our how we were guarding screens. I think once we did that, we got a little bit better handle on them and more to our comfort. And honestly, the second through the end of the game, I thought our defense really just won us this game. It was just a big difference in how we competed and how, we tried to take them out of rhythm and make the game hard for them. And obviously in the second half, they scored 17 points, so that's just a great effort.
It's been coming a little bit routine now, but what was the message in the second half to the team? It's been a few times now you guys have faced a deficit or maybe not playing as sharply as you guys could in the first half, and your team responds in the final 20 minutes each time, it seems like. So what's just been, not only today, but just been overall, how have you been able to make those adjustments at half, and how has your team been able to be so effective at listening to your message and executing what you want?
Well, I would just say everybody has the same problem when you're coaching at any level. Like handling success and then coming back and being your best the next game is really, you have to learn how to be a great competitor. You have to learn how to get yourself ready when you just had an emotional win on the road, you did something awesome, and then are you on edge for the next game? And that is, that's not a new problem. That's a problem for everybody that coaches. We talk about it all the time in the pack where if we lose, so many times we have their attention and we have a great performance on that next Sunday when we play again. If you win, you can think too highly of yourself and all of a sudden you don't have the edge that you need. And that is learning how to compete, being very self-aware of what it takes to get yourself ready to play, and self-aware in the sense that don't give yourself a break. You can't cheat the game. You have to compete at the highest level that you can and give the effort mentally and physically that you possibly can. And we're still learning that, and we're still growing in that. And we as coaches have to do a better job to get our team ready at the start of the game. But, I liked our response. I think just asking our players to decide who they were going to be. Like, consistently, you as a coach, you want to know what you're getting from a player when you put them in the game, or if they start the game, and we still have some roller coaster performances and some inconsistencies in what we're getting from people, and that's growth, and that's players have to dial in and be a little bit more on point with what they have to bring to us in order for us to succeed.
And kind of building off that a little bit, Bella and Charlize kind of took that on in the second half. They were really good. Charlize scored 19 of her 23 in the second half. Bella scores 9 of her 15 in the final 20 minutes. How big was just those two coming out of the half and really picking it up offensively for you all today?
Yeah, I think those two are key players for us. I think Crystal's energy on the defensive end was a key player, and those are 3 players maybe that I asked the specific questions about who they wanted to be on a possession for possession. Every time we play in a game, we're too inconsistent. Crystal was a little less energetic in the first half. Charlize was a little, casual. Maybe that's the word. Bella's still learning how to start games well. I thought, but she didn't have a great. She didn't have great decision-making in the post shots that she took, and she gave up some too easy of baskets against a really nice post player that took, kind of got real deep in the paint. So the challenge was that's what you were just then, and we'll lose if you are again. And you need to decide if you're going to be a better player this half. And those are 3 key players for us, and no matter what they're doing, to get points on the board for us and to lead our team and to direct our team. And I thought they were pretty impressive in the second half.
Charlize had probably one of the bigger defensive plays of the year here with the game, with Boise State down by 3 with the ball. They call a timeout, trying to draw up something to maybe go deep. Charlize reads it perfectly. She's able to jump the pass, take the ball out of the shooter's hands, goes down the court and gets the layup. How big of a play was that for you? And just how great is it for you as a coach to see your big-time player making big-time plays and sealing the game like that?
It's all coaching. It's all coaching that did that. You know, Gonzaga, she comes up underneath the game-winning rebound when they got an offensive rebound and ties it up and calls timeout at the same time. I mean, it's just an instinctive player, smart, IQ, great basketball feel. You can't coach it. She just sees the game better than most people and plays at that level. And again, it's just an amazing player who made a great read and a play-winning play for us.
You've won 13 of your 14 last home games here against non-conference foes. You've currently won 6 straight games here at Beasley, which is the longest winning streak at Beasley Coliseum for the program. Just how big is it for you guys as you're rebuilding this and really growing as a program to be able to defend Beasley Coliseum and to make life tough here for anybody coming to Bowman?
Well, I love those statistics. I didn't know them, and I think that just tells me that our program's getting better and we're playing at a higher level. Clearly, we don't have very many home games in our non-conference schedule, so we had to take advantage of these games, and now we get some quality opponents walking in the Pac-12. So that might be a stat that, you know, that we'd love to continue to get that thing up there a little bit, that streak going, but. You know, I love our crowd. I love our band and cheer and dance team. That what they do for us is just amazing. We continue to just, you know, really want to reach out to the students and more people in Pullman to make this place even more rowdy. I think it could be an amazing home court advantage if we can get and have seen it. Obviously, play that out, and it is. We need to make it as hard as possible for anyone to come in here and win a game. So we got to keep putting a great product on the floor, which I think we're doing. We got a great team that I think is enjoyable to watch, and you can, you know, kind of fall in love with them. And I just think we've got to continue to get the people out to watch these games and to support this team.